All right, thank you, Star 1219. Right now, today in For Your Money, with just 2 months left in the year, now is not the time to put your financial matters on autopilot. There are a few important moves you can make before the end of the year. We have our financial expert, Andy Madden, with us today to share what we all should do before the start of 2021. Andy, good to have you with us. Let's start with employee benefits. Any moves to make there?
Sure. If you have an HSA account and you haven't made the full maximum contribution, you can increase that and get to that. Also, if you have a flexible spending or FSA account, make sure you use all those funds because it's a use it or lose it before the end of the year.
Yeah, you mentioned the FSA there. What other moves are related to health insurance that we could be making?
If you've already met your deductibles for your insurance this year and you have other medical needs that need to be taken care of, make sure you keep them in 2020 because if you move them to 2021, you might be responsible for more of those expenses. You might have to meet your deductible again.
Gotcha. What about those with children? Should parents be making any moves here before December 31st?
Yeah, if you're saving for their education, make sure you make that 529 contribution before the end of the year because in Indiana, to get the tax benefit, the last day of the year is the last time that you can make that for 2020 taxes.
Gotcha. And speaking of taxes, any other moves on that end that we can make before the end of the year?
Sure, depending upon your situation, if you itemize, make sure you're making all of those charitable donations before the end of the year. And also talk to your investment advisor if you have one, if there's any investment moves you need to make for tax purposes.
Do you have one big piece of advice here that, everybody could benefit from possibly?
Yeah, it's really important the last 2 months of the year that you pay more attention to your accounts than maybe you have during the rest of the year. This is when scam and frauds increase, and you want to make sure that you automate your monitoring of your accounts because you're going to be probably pretty busy. And that's all of your accounts, your investment accounts, your checking and savings, even your kids' accounts and credit cards. Make sure you know what's going on so that you can spot out any fraud or scams that are going on and stop it in its tracks.
All right, Andy, gave us a lot here to think about. I appreciate you. As always, we'll see you next week, buddy.
Okay, thank you.